Okay, hello, I'm IBX Toycat, and I'm sorry about that. Hello, I'm IBX Toycat, and welcome back to another live stream on the internet. In case you're curious as to what just went on, one of my devices wasn't correctly working, but I'm here, I'm playing Minecraft on the Xbox, and I'm gonna be destroying the wooden mansion some more. So, in case you're curious, mansion destruction, mansion recycling, I'm doing one of the biggest projects you can attempt in Minecraft console, I guess, and that is recycling an entire wooden mansion. So every one of these blocks that used to be a mansion is going to be chopped down like this, and it's going to be put into a big chest, and it's therefore, you know, from that chest, it's going to be then rebuilt into something brand new. However, it's kind of destruction, like I'd say mostly right now, but entirely destruction, because before we can rebuild it, and as part of the fun process, I'm going to be destroying the entire thing and putting it in a chest just to see exactly what blocks a wooden mansion is made of. Because we all know it's made of like lots of birch, lots of you know, dark oak, and like a lot of other stuff, but we don't know exactly what. So for instance, you know, we got a bunch of birch wood, but we don't know exactly how much. But oh, skeleton. But yeah, it's gonna be fun to like see how much it is in a chest, and then we'll be rebuilding from the ashes. So if you want to rebuild it yourself, I think it'd be kind of cool. Like if you don't want to do it and you just want to do the, you know, rebuilding bit, but in creative, you'd know exactly how to get how many give yourself. And also just for curiosity, like a big part of me is curious. Like, is it 10 chests full? Is it 50 chests full? Is it somewhere in between? I mean, yes, it's somewhere in between. But exactly how many blocks is it wooden mansion? That's something we're gonna be discovering today, and I'm kind of looking forward to that too. So yeah, we're gonna end up with a bunch of blocks here. Truth be told, honestly, a wooden mansion, even if you don't, so a lot of people have been attempting projects like this. I think that's great, but even if you don't want to attempt the giant scale projects, you know, like it's been like 10 hours or something, then basically this is a still fun project to kind of use because you get so many great blocks. So right now, I'm not gonna mine them. Actually, you know, I take that back. I'm gonna mine them right now. But for instance, look at all these stone slabs we're getting. Stone slabs are like a really good block to build with. They're one of the few things that's like fairly cheap to come by and still pretty great. And you can get like a stack, yeah, about a stack just from one of these rooms. If you have 2 rooms, you get 2 free stacks of just stone slabs just for coming in here and chopping them down. It might be more than 2 stacks actually. Let's see. So we got a stack already. So if we have 2 rooms, like we do, we're getting up with something like 3.5 stacks of slabs, which is pretty good stuff. So I destroyed my mansion and I got 19 chestfuls. That's Shayjuki. So one, I do recognize Shayjuki, come and subscribe on the channel, see him a lot and stuff like that. So, you know, this is someone who's completed the challenge and they got, wait, what was the number again? Again, so 19 chests full. You know, it's cool to see like people attempting this challenge, and I really like that about Minecraft. The fact that like stuff like this is not only fun to like, you know, give it the go and like see if you can do it, but it's also fun to like maybe give it a shot yourself. Do you want insane challenges? Not everyone does, but you know, sometimes if you do, then you need inspiration. These videos are great for that. So yeah, I also like to just have fun, like hang out with the stream, because you know there are some streams where I'm so focused on what I'm doing, I can't hang out with the stream at all. Like if I'm doing a race to the Ender Dragon, I'll read the chat. You know, I'm trying to keep my eye on it, but I can't respond to everything. You know, I can't even try and respond to any, you know, everything, because I've got to be defeating the Ender Dragon. But in this one, I can be like, oh yeah, Cliffhanger Comic Studio says, do you think black cats are bad luck to a cat? And I can say, no, I don't believe in really any superstition. I think like superstition's just like a lazy way to tell people not to do stuff. Like, oh yeah, so did you know that if you don't donate Toycat $1 in Super Chat, then your life is statistically shorter? And I bet, you know, I'd be willing to bet that's probably even like slightly true and maybe comes from a true place, but still, you know, not a good thing to tell people. And yeah, I don't really believe in any superstition like that, because yeah, I mean, they're useful. I think there's a lot of people who, you know, for whom superstition is a good thing. But for me, like, you know, I will just not pet black cats if... Because I reckon there's probably some weird fact like, oh, black cats are more likely to have disease, or something like that. In fact, that probably is true, right? Because think about it. So, okay, I just came up with this on the spot. So this isn't like exact science. This is very shoddy. Just came up with it. Might be true. Probably not true science, in fact. But think about it this way. So black is a easy color to like hide mess in. So think, oh, there's a creeper there. So think about, oh, hello, creeper. How's it going, friend? Black's a really easy color to get dirty and not realize it. So if you have like a black bed sheet, you can get it dirty. No one's even gonna spot it. Pro tip for living by yourself, by the way. And therefore, black cats are probably dirtier on average than white cats. That's, again, entirely pulled that out from nowhere. Could be true. Sounds like it's true. So basically, black cats are therefore less hygienic than regular cats, and therefore probably unluckier. And if you avoid them, you probably are less likely to die. Boom. Black cats are bad luck. There's why. But yeah, you probably shouldn't believe stuff just because, you know, luck or anything. I'm not a fan of superstitions, but I think, you know, for a lot of people, they're fun. I think, oh, Chris Ray sent in a $1 super chat. See, statistically, I'd be willing to bet this, because if you have the disposable income to just throw $1 at something like that, you probably will live longer. So it's like one of those claims you can probably make. And yeah, big thank you, Chris Ray, for the $1 super chat. I appreciate any and all joke donations just as much as regular ones, I guess. Because they, honestly, you know, like YouTube is like this really fickle thing, and it's always reassuring when I like see that, like, oh wow, there's been like, you know, $50 in super chats this month, because it reminds me that, like, oh yeah, even no matter how hard YouTube tries, it's all gonna be a thing. That was for the statistically longer life, says Chris Raid. See, again, I'd be willing to bet that's how that works. And now we both got something. You get to superstitiously believe, and I can do that sort of stuff. So yeah, go to sarcastic toy cat theories. They're the best theories. We all know it, and now you know why. So, I guess we need to make this chest. Wait, this. Oh man. I guess we'll move the cobblestone out of here into there. Okay, there. Oh no, this is a mess basically, is what I'm saying. But we're good, we're good. Let's just keep on going. So Seijuki said he had 19 chests worth. If we assume we have the same mansion, which is a big assumption, we have 8, 9, 10, 11 and a half chests so far. So we have to fill 7.5 more. Should we do 7.5 chests today? Let's give it a try. Hey Toycat, next time just say it will start 20 minutes then you think it will. Do you mean start 20 minutes later? So yeah, in case people are like always like, oh, Toycat, you're late. But the truth is, there's always something that goes along with live streaming, and I've just kind of accepted it now. And I think that's the easiest thing we should all do, because truth be told, like if a live stream's 3 minutes late, it doesn't affect everyone too much. And every now and then they're going to be on time. And I prefer to like start at the right time, because you know, if a stream starts at like 8, is it that big of a deal if it's late? Whereas if it's, you know, like early, that's kind of a problem. I have someone to beat right now, but this stream is more important, says Lee Moore. Good to see you here, Lee. I'm like 99% sure it's Lee now, but it's still, it's spelt Lay. And oh, there's the $1 super chat from earlier. Oh, we got a $2 super chat from B Free East Gamer. So it's Beast Gamer, but it's spelled like B Free East, or B Free Ast. So big thank you for the $2 super chat, B Free Ast Gamer. I do appreciate it, and you know what? Here's your complimentary service for today. Again, this seems like just random like stuff, but you know what? It's a good way to do it. If you send in any amount of money, I will criticize and compliment your name accordingly. And I think having a free in there and all you know, it's like not necessarily the best thing, but because the rest is all caps, it makes your name stand out. Like Be Free Ast Gamer, like everyone knows that it's a beast. And there you go. Oh, Be Free Ast Gamer. And yeah, the gamer bit lets people know that you're into video games. I think that's an important thing. I think like with the number of interests you can have in the world right now, it's kind of an important thing to let people know that you're into the best interest. So, if you dislike your Toycat videos, your life is both shorter and more useless than an actual person's. I like the kind of like baseline assumption there that like, oh yeah, you're not a real person if you don't like Toycat's videos. I like that. I like that a lot. I can get down with that idea. Also, I just joined in sub. Oh, thank you for the subscription. I don't know what day of the week it is, honestly. I was going to stream Hearthstone today, but it's not. There's a new expansion out, but it doesn't come out in Europe till later. But yeah, I don't know what day it is today, but I do appreciate you coming and subscribing anyway. These streams seem to be really good for subscribers. Again, I'll just be, oh, get a £1 super chat from Hazatron. So Hazatron, here's your name, criticism and recommendations. So, you know, Hazza, that's short for Harry, or like, you know, I kind of like that. Like Hazza sounds fancy, and most people who aren't from like the UK, I'm assuming won't know that that's short for Harry. So you get a bit of anonymity with that. So I'm liking that, Hazatron. Good job on the, good job on, oh, deleted by Nightbot for some reason. How does that make sense? Sorry about that. Anyway, it's here. Hazatron just donated £1. So, you know, you got a good name for the Hazza. The Tron, you know, it's like you're a robot, but are you really a robot? I'm not convinced. So, today's a Thursday, I think. Yeah, so like Hazatron, it's kind of nice, but you're like a Harry robot. Like, a Harry robot just isn't that impressive, so you're losing marks there, and then you got a 0 in the Tron, so I'm just not down with the name Hazatron. I like it a little bit, but I feel like you could do better. So, I'll give you a solid 6 out of 10 for that, Hazatron. I appreciate the effort, you know, there's like promise there, but I think you could do better, like, trying again sometimes, so. maybe you shouldn't criticize people that do anything. But that's half the fun of the super chat recommendations. So, do you think we'll get add-ons in the new version of Minecraft Xbox? Yes, I do. Hey, IBX Toycat, what's your favorite Pokemon game? Probably Pokemon Red or Fire Red. I really loved Red. Like, I can't even describe. I played the game so many times. It's the same amount of syllables. How's it short for Harry? It's not really short for Harry, but there's a common thing. I think it's just the UK, but again, I don't live in other countries, so I couldn't tell you. Where, like, you can replace, like, I'm Andrew, for instance. I could be Azza, where you just remove, like, half the name and put some Z's there. So I'm assuming it's Harry. I don't think he actually is called Hazza, but maybe it's like a different country. Or Norris says the beta is delayed for the next week. Yeah, so I'm gonna make a news video later today, as well as a Q&A Saturday, or like for Saturday. But yeah, a lot of people curious about that. Now we finally know it's probably next week. And yeah, that's kind of that sorted right there. There's actually been like some real like drama going on with like, because the Microsoft. So bear in mind, like the people who make Minecraft PE, they haven't had to deal with console people before because they make the Pocket Edition, and apparently they haven't been enjoying their run-ins of the console people so far, and they've been blaming it on me mostly. And it's a little bit awkward, a little bit painful, but that's where we are right now, I guess. Like, it's weird that almost in a way like apparently I represent a decent amount of the console user base, which is cool in itself. It's cool that like it's causing problems for me in particular. But yeah, that's the thing I guess I have to deal with. Like, offended a lot of the Minecraft developers by not doing anything. And yeah, that's the thing right there. I don't know enough about it right now, but I'll let you know what's going on there sometime. Have you ever flown with Aer Lingus, as Jacobo plays? So Aer Lingus is actually owned by British Airways, but I flew with them before they were. If I lived in the UK, I could be Kazza, says Casey. Yes, you could. But yeah, I've flown with Aer Lingus before. It was very average. I flew with like, like one of these tiny planes, so I don't know if it was like representative of their real experience. That's the thing. Okay, pro tip, life tip. This is the one thing no one ever tells you about airline flying, right? So when it comes to like flying in a plane, everyone thinks the airline is what matters. Like, some people are really obsessed with a particular airline. Like, I love Brussels Airlines, or I love Swiss International Airlines, or I love Etihad is a really popular one. Even the most popular carriers. Like, I want to say one of the Dubai Airlines. The people who sponsor like a billion things. Emirates, they're well known for having like amazing service, but that's amazing service for first class in particular planes. So even if you fly first class these people, which you're probably not because you're probably a normal human being, you're probably not on the right plane to get the amazing thing. So yeah, there you go. You're right, Toycat. My name is Harry, says Hazatron. See, I guessed it correctly. And that's why I give him 6 out of 10. I like that he, it's like a subtle British joke reference thing in there. It's good stuff. It's good stuff. So I will maintain that if you do donate at least £1 with Super Chat, I will entirely rate your name out of 10. If that's what you need, if that's the one thing you need in life, I can do that for you. So yeah, basically, pro tip. Back to what, like I was saying. So, for instance, I've flown with one of the really luxurious carriers. I don't know which one. Let's just say British Airways. But if you fly with them short haul, it's awful. I'm flying like business class but like it's not real business class sometime soon. I'll make a video on it just to like prove that point, really. In fact, that's the whole reason I'm doing this whole thing. It's awful. It's confusing, but that's a fine thing. So Minecraft developers are blaming me for the beta not being out, says Dominator X. No, Minecraft, the developers are blaming me for, I believe, again, this is just like, I'm extrapolating. I don't want to make it seem like they're actually like individually blaming me. But because I made a video saying like, it looks like it'll be out by Tuesday, a lot of people went to them and said like, why isn't it out? And they got angry with me for saying that it looked like it'd be out on Tuesday. Like, it's, again, like, they were like, can you not say stuff like that? Or like, I got like unfollowed by one of the developers. It was like a big drama thing, right? I don't know why. I'm not one of the developers, like by the global communications director. It's again, whatever. I guess that's how things go. It's a shame. I got like a Minecraft Christmas gift a couple of Christmases ago, and it sucks. Like, since then, I don't think I've gotten like any of the cool gifts they sent out. It makes me a bit sad, Like, I like getting gifts, but I guess that's how it is. So Toycat, do you like Queen? The Queen or the rock alternative? I don't know what genre they are, but the band Queen? The Queen, you know, like got mixed feelings on. Pretty neutral in jail. No, I need to fly up. Okay, I guess we're breaking in through the window. I can't break in through this window, so we'll just like make a little hole for ourselves. Right through here. And we'll try and fly down to this thing. Oh man. I failed. So Cat, please stop ignoring the floating blocks. The floating blocks are like a real struggle. And they don't make me feel good when I destroy them, so I'm just gonna ignore them for a bit. I know ignoring problems is not how you get them dealt with, but it's my strategy right now, so let's see if it works. Like, what happens if we just ignore them? Maybe they will go away by themselves. Why didn't you use a haste 2 beacon and an efficiency 5 axe? A part of me's been enjoying the journey, honestly, that's why. So Toycat, do you speak English? Says Gamings with Sparks. No, actually. Good job you asked. English is a pretty important language, but I haven't picked it up just yet. I have been meaning to learn English though, so if you have any good English tutors, please do recommend them to me. It's funny. There's a lot of non-English speakers who really hate my videos because they don't get them, and there's a lot of non-English speakers who like actually really like me because you know, my English is understandable no matter how fast it is, and I've always appreciated that. So Toycat, what did you do with the illagers? I killed every single one of them, Sam Nelson. So, my bad. Toycat, I'm the one who finished the mention and you retweeted me, remember, says Wheatley Fox. Yeah, you're a good example of someone I was referencing when I said, like, there's been a lot of people who have been attempting this, and I think that's cool. And you are one of them, I imagine. People should chill out. If you say something will probably come on Tuesday, it doesn't mean definitely. Yeah, I even say in the videos, like, oh yeah, so here's why we think probably Tuesday. But apparently some people have been like, you know, like harassing Minecrafters over it, and it's like come back to me somehow. I can't like make a proper informed judgment on the situation yet, but it sounds like it's just an awful situation all round. But whatever, you know, I can deal with things, I guess. So Kat, do you know 21 Pilots? If so, what's your favorite song? Because I want to know. This is Marianne Keane. I don't like 21 Pilots, but I like 2 of their songs. I think, I don't know what it's called, Stressed Out maybe? And Holding On To You. Just because Holding On To You, I played it like on repeat over and over and over again when I was on this like really long flight back from Canada. Like it was a bad time basically. I don't want to explain the exact details on why or how, whatever. But it has like a special place in my heart. Toycat's wife sends a message saying donate. Oh, I've got a wife in the chat. That's cute. So Cat, thoughts on why the beta is taking so long? I think, honestly, they said it would be next week, and they just didn't realize how long it would take. It's not an easy, slow... Okay, I need to fly back. I made the mistake of forgetting to dump my stuff in the chest. So let's unmistake that right now. So this goes in here. And then these go in there, because, like, fence gates. There's literally 4 fence gates in the whole thing. I don't know what to do with it. Have you been to Ireland, or will you go? I've been to Ireland, yes. It's a lovely country. Would recommend to a friend. And will I go? I will go again sometime. I don't know when. It's, like, on the list of... Okay, you know what? Cool thing about English-speaking countries is, like, people understand you, you understand them. This great little like mutual understanding you have. Although there's a lot of non-English countries where you get that too, like Sweden. Everyone gets you in Sweden. It's amazing. Toycat, has been clearing out the will mention being annoying or what? No, it's kind of addicting, I'd say. I'm not even sure why. It's hard to properly explain. But yeah, I like the will mention. I guess we're gonna fly down. I've been liking clearing out the Will Mansion a lot. It's been a fun little project. And I every time, like, the reason I'm streaming it so much is not because, like, I have to get it done, I guess. It's because I'm just enjoying getting it done. It's hard to properly explain, I guess. That's why I'm doing a bad job. But that's a whole thing. What will 4J do when they don't develop Minecraft and it's dead? As I understand it, they're going to be developing the Bedrock Edition. Again, I'm pretty sure that's public knowledge, I hope. If it's not public knowledge, then I didn't say it, and I made it up on the spot. but I'm pretty sure it's public knowledge. I think. I hope. So, yeah, have you been to Scotland? Yes, I have. Hello from Germany, says Arctic Cruiser 47. Hello, right back to Germany, Mr. Arctic Cruiser. Can you rebuild the Woodland Mansion into a Woodland Mansion? Says the ads film. That would be a pretty cool rebuilding. I mean, actually, that would be not rebuilding. That would just be like copy. That would be the most pointless endeavor ever. I kind of love the idea of it because it's so awful, but I will resist just a little bit because I think that's the definition of madness, right? Destroying a Woodland Mansion by hand, spending like 12 hours doing it, and then deciding let's put that right back up where that was. Like, I think you would have to clinically declare someone as insane if they did that. That's just... it's on that level of, like, why would you even? So, yeah, let's get all of these fences now. Fences are a little bit annoying. I say a little bit. I really mean very annoying. So, yeah, basically, hello from England, hello from Ireland, hello from every... chat, tell me right now what country you're in. I'm seeing some pretty interesting ones, like, from Montenegro. Oh, hello. So Squid MC Gaming sends in a $10 super chat. Big thank you. I appreciate it, Squid MC Gaming. But they say, in the Beta Together update, what do you think will happen to Stonecutters and Never-Reactor cores? And do you get Q&A questions from super chat? I do not. Wait, let me quickly check this again. I do not Squid MC Gaming. I get my super chat questions from Twitter. I really appreciate the $10 super chat. I think it's pretty cool of you to send that in. Again, they support the channel, the streams, etc. But as far as what do you think will happen with the Stonecutters and Never-Reactor cores? So they've been removed from Hog Edition for quite some time now. I think they'll be present in the console version code. I think there'll be a way to access them, maybe, you know, if they're accessible in Hog Edition. But I don't think they're going to play a real part of the game there, because they were developed for the Pocket Edition in weird ways. So anyway, let's keep an eye on the chat, because it just came back to all the other stuff. Again, big thank you, Squid MC Gaming. Cyprus says Billy YouTuber. USA, New Jersey. Says the theory. You know, we got lots of people, basically. America, England, America, United States of America, Canada, Northern Ireland, America, United States of America. There's a lot of people from America, as it turns out. Who would have figured? United States, USA, California. So yeah, a lot of people from America, like, surprising. I mean, I guess it's like half the audience, but it's still shocking to see it like this. We got Brighton, California, England, but I'm Pakistani. Dublin is my city. England is my city, so that's a whole thing. I'm from Ireland, thanks for recommending my country. Sweden, Scotland, Belgium, Pallet Town. One of these things is not like the other, I think. Oh wait, we have to fly right back. So, hello from England. Hello right back from England. Oh, jeez. Germany. Yeah, I'm so shocked by how many Germans watch my channel. Like, I guess it makes some sense, because there's a lot of German being learned there. I mean, English being learned there. German will not help you watch IPX Toycat videos. It has been tested, we did the numbers, and they didn't come back very positive. I guess we'll destroy this staircase now, by the way. Like, this is a pretty symbolic thing. So, like, oh! What the heck? Why did the creeper explode there? That sounds like a ghast? You know, I'm confused beyond belief. I hear a ghast. Am I crazy? I have officially gone crazy. Yep. That's just where we are in the world right now. Oh, it's a zombie pigman. Which means it's possible a ghast came through. Just very unlikely. Okay, yep, I've officially gone crazy. It's fine. The Kanto region. But yeah, it's one of those shocking facts to me. I mean, I guess there's some logic in it. But no, I don't get it entirely. If you're from Germany, then explain to me how you stumbled across the English Minecraft YouTuber and why you like watching him talk about countries and Minecraft updates. You're one of my favorite YouTubers, and I watch a lot of different channels. Oh, that's quite cool. Narnia. Okay, so we got a lot of fun joke questions too, joke answers too. That's always good stuff. Kerry is my city from Ireland. The thing about Ireland cities. Okay, I complimented Ireland. Now we're gonna have to like kind of take back some of that compliment. So I'm sorry, every Irish person ever. If this is the most offensive thing I ever say, whatever. That's where we are. But like in Ireland, a city besides Dublin kind of just means a town. Like they're basically the same thing. Whereas in most, actually, this is true in like America and a lot of other countries too. But like, whereas in England, like cities are like these usually these like big like hundreds of thousands of people places. It's weird anyway. New York is my city, even though I live there. What do you think of Minecraft on Earth? I think I responded to this in the previous video. Previous live stream, and I think I should probably make like a full-on video on it. I just think I watched I think it was Stampy talk about it, and he was like, "Yep, it's a really cool idea, but it's not Minecraft. They're calling it Minecraft when it's not." And I'd say that's my issue with it too, actually. Like, they're rebranding something that's not Minecraft into Minecraft. You know, like, I don't have any problems with, like, the idea of taking... I don't have any problems with, like, the idea for live stream. I have the idea of, like, what they're taking away to bring the new thing. But, again, it looks like people like it. As, yeah, it's like, if you look on the video, everyone's, like, positive. They're like, yeah, I get to watch this. So, you know, what can you say? If most people like the announcement of something, then that's how things are. It's better to be liked by the majority or whatever. Probably. I don't even know. That's vaguely my opinions. You know, I might actually finish this today. At least the inside. Like, the outside's gonna be a whole process of its own. But we might just finish the inside here. And that would be something special. Now it's my turn to make a joke involving where I come from. I come from ThunderClan. Now, where is ThunderClan? That is the question. England is my city, from Nick Crompton. I don't actually know who Nick Crompton is. I know it's some crazy joke, but that's a thing. Bolsa Miseric says Montenegro Podgorica. Podgorica? That's the capital of Montenegro. See, we got a subscriber from the capital of Montenegro. I agree with you, Toy Cat, about the Minecraft thing. Yeah, it just comes down to the thing of, like, it's hard to be against what the majority of people like. I think that should be what everything's all about. And it looks like the majority of people are liking it. I think the only people that are affected negatively are people who go to Minecon and people who like watching Minecon as it exists right now. If you want to be like part of the exclusive group that goes to Minecon without spending, it's so much for a Minecon ticket, then now you can, I guess. But it means that if you were someone in that like semi-exclusive group, or you wanted to see all of the YouTubers all gathered in one place, now you can. So there's a thing, I guess. How do you find these? A Woodland Mansion? I got lucky when I found this one in my Let's Play world. But most worlds should have at least one Woodland Mansion if you go to the large world size. Like, I think it'd be quite rare not to have one by then. So Cat does not know Nick Crompton. I know it's like memes and stuff, but that's about as far as I can go on that one. Nick Crompton is a silly meme. Okay, yes, exactly. He is a meme of some form. That is my understanding on the situation. I will let you know when I know more. What are you going to tell them we'll mention to when you're done destroying it? I haven't decided that yet either, actually. My current plan is like a castle, or like basically like a giant skyscraper, like the woodland skyscraper. I think that'd be cool, but like a little bit costly maybe, with like a big walkway going up to it. I haven't quite decided. That's the truth of the matter. So I guess we'll see when we're done. I think there's gonna be like a big reflection period where we just look at what we've done and we say this is good or this was horrific. Why did we do this? But we have to make a decision either way, I think. So let's go pick up all of the stuff we left on the ground, or at least as much as we can. Go put it in the chest, and then start a whole new day, fresh and anew. Hello from Scotland. Yeah, it's cool seeing all these places still. So how can you do the End City recycle next? I'm going to be making an End City, but not necessarily recycling one next. Like, I want to make an End City, not recycle it. Because right now I'm turning Woodland Mansion into something else. But I want to make a End City from the blocks it's already made of. Which doesn't necessarily involve recycling so much. So yeah, that's the current plan. Don't know how it translates into the real world. Haven't considered it so much. We're just going to do it and see what happens, you know? Which is always the best plan. Just let things take care of themselves. And sometimes they just will. So I'm finally going to get rid of these, like, things up here. Like, that's just our thing we'll do. and then Woodland Skyscraper. Oh yeah, Woodland Tower, Woodland Skyscraper. I like them all. I like the Theory all quite a bit. Hey Toycat, do you like New York City in the daytime? I like New York in the nighttime. I like Times Square at nighttime, but I know no one in New York City believes Times Square to be like their real thing. But I think that was the first time I was mind blown by like, it's a city that really never sleeps. Like, I wake up at like, whenever you go to America from the UK, your body's like several hours ahead. So I'll wake up at like 5 a.m. I think it is, or behind. And I went for a stroll around New York, and I was like, wow, Times Square is this bright even though it's pitch black. And it was kind of shocking. Like, I don't know, it was like the first cool moment in my life. But no, as far as the rest of New York, I don't know. I think it's probably a bit nicer when it's nighttime, but it's a bit scarier too. So I don't even know what to think. Anyway, so Toycat, command blocks are in the next update. I wish there was more clarity that the next update wasn't an update. It's a new version of the game. Things are confusing all around the place, really, is the problem. That's what I'd say. So Toycat, when is that update coming out? They say summer, but it seems like delays are getting quite badly, so maybe sometime just after summer or fall or whatever. I think they said Q3. I'm not even sure. It's been a while since I checked the exact wording. But soon is the eternal thing to look out for. So I forgot to remove those things up there, but we'll come back to those later. Let's just focus on this for now. Because this also ties into like the big wood statue thing. Again, I'm making serious progress today. This will be done, I reckon. Or at least like basically done today. I've said every time it'll be basically done. This time, I'm semi-certain I'm right. I don't have any reason to believe... Oh, hello, friend. I don't have any great reason to believe why, as to why I believe that. But I really do, okay? There's just something special this time. I feel it in my soul and in my bones. So we're going to have to kill this skeleton too. I really need to just let light in here somehow. I guess poking more holes in the ceiling would be good. Because the number of mobs that are spawning is like getting on my nerves a little bit. Just a little bit. So climb up this thing. It's okay, I can't hear you, you're quiet. I went a little bit low down, but if you mean like in general. So here's a pro tip. If you have a laptop, you're bound to your current volume. But most other devices, there's a way to boost the volume coming out of your thing. On Android, you can get a volume boost. I forget what they're called. With regular speakers, you just turn them up. Like it's just, you know, sound balancing is tricky, but you gotta work with yourself sometimes. So yeah, let's destroy more of this floor. I think this is like a big symbolic thing to get done. Like now, once we finish this floor, it's like basically done. It feels like it. Again, not quite, but it feels like it's done. So we'll just follow this thing all along until we can't anymore. Same over here. Just destroy all of this nonsense. Again, we want to make the most of like every second we spend trying to destroy blocks. Hi, I'm Mason. Love you, says Gloria Gilkson. Thank you for the $2 super chat, Mason or Gloria Gilkson. Maybe it's like they're using someone else's account. Mothers, sisters, best friends. Maybe they have a split personality disorder. But anyway, I appreciate the $2 super chat. Helps out the channel a lot and lets me know you like the streams. So yeah, I might be doing a stream week sometime soon. I figure like it's August. Let's take advantage of this. Let's do a stream week. So let me know what you think about the idea for stream week. Because I feel like it. Tell me if there's any reasons the stream week isn't good. Because I know it's a really fun theory in concept. Wait, it's a really fun concept in theory. It's not a fun theory and concept, because that's not a sentence that makes sense. But yeah, I'd love to hear thoughts and such on it. Oh man, I'm actually gonna die. I'm actually gonna die. I need to get out of here. Oh man, I need to just chill in the corner. That's scary. The fact that they can actually like bring me to my feet this well. If that one had chased me and they'd both done it correctly, I would be dead right now. Because I lost my phone from dying. And I just lost all of that progress. Which is scary, if I'm honest. Just a little bit scary. So run over here, pick up all these blocks. Yes, is Rachel Fulham. Now that's something I can get behind. You can do a stream week where every day you move to a new platform console. I play minigames each night so everyone gets a chance to play with you. So the thing about playing minigames with subscribers is it kind of like there's like a diminishing returns if you make it too much. Not diminishing returns. Yeah, there's like a point where it becomes pointless to make it all about just like let's see how many people I can play with, because only 7 will fit into a battle minigame lobby, but there's 811,134 people that have subscribed to me. I'd love to do stream week. Is next week the best time to do it? I guess it probably makes the most sense. Wow, this song was Toy Cat's wife. Yeah, they're one of my favorite people in the chat. I've been reading their messages every time, been like, oh, there's a Toy Cat's wife. Isn't that lovely? So if you want to make Toy Cat blush, just name your YouTube account Toy Cat's wife, and apparently it works flawlessly. Works 90% of the time. It works 100% of the time. That is something we have now learned. So we're running out of slots to put this stuff in. I guess that means we have to make another chest for it all. So let's chop down some more trees. Got a bit of wood from here. So Toy Cat, when is the beta coming? Tomorrow? Not really at all. No, it's coming in the next week, it looks like, but they don't know for certain. So don't harass them about it, would be my thing. I have to include that in video now. Like, they said, like, a lot of people have been going after them for it. And now I have to be it. But I don't know, like, whatever. That's how things are right now. Not too great, not too great. Toy Cat, can you speak American? So American is just English, but you say y'all, howdy, and I can't think of any other like silly American stereotypes. Sorry. But no, I like that even though America's been a separate country for so long, the language is still the same. I think lots of countries like kind of diverge languages pretty quickly. Oh no, okay, we're dead. Or maybe languages just don't diverge too much anymore. IBX Toy Cat, London is scary at night too. Yeah, London's been like pretty awful at night recently. Like there was a big rise in like acid attacks. Like that's like the worst type of attack, right? Anyway, this is like too much, but it's a little bit scary at night, but like not really. I wouldn't say. I walk around London at night a lot, but maybe that's just because I think it's safe, because it's actually safe. I don't know for certain which it is. I just know that I do it. So yeah, we're gonna go ahead and remove all of these torches, just because they're finally starting to get in the way. To get like the 100% completion, we do have to slowly remove this stuff and then poke some air holes in the ceiling, as well as stuff like this. Like it's just not needed anymore. I'm triggered. I don't say that, and I live in America. If you live in America, you say y'all. That's just facts of life, right? Yeah, I know. I'm gonna trigger people. I'm sorry. You don't really say y'all, just most. Y'all don't all say y'all, just most of you. Ah, no! God. Oh, that's like so stressful. Creepers in Minecraft are the single, like, I don't know like how high pitched that scream was, but more than a man is allowed to admit, right? So let's save the game. I'm gonna take a drink. We're gonna just chill. That was a bit much. Let's just all calm down. Let's take a moment. Let's appreciate what we have in life. I have water. That's good. I like water. It's good for you. Keeps your bones healthy. And actually, no, it's milk, isn't it? I like milk. It's good for you. Keeps your bones healthy. Okay, so we're back. Have you watched Rick and Morty? Says the Gas King 332. I have. I love Rick and Morty. I love it a lot. I've been watching every episode as they come out. I watched the Pickle Rick one. Like I was especially looking forward to Pickle Rick because they mentioned it in like one of the trailers, and I was not disappointed by that episode. So yeah, I watched Rick and Morty, even the recent ones, and it's good stuff. 10 out of 10 would recommend to a friend or subscriber. if you're watching this right now, maybe you should be watching Rick and Morty. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. So, Toycat, can you do cooking with Toycat? I was going to do it this Tuesday, but I didn't have something to actually make later. Yowl is Southern America, says Ryu Tomita. It's true, but a lot of people in Northern America say it too, I think. That's my understanding. But maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I'm wrong. Thank you for the $2 super chat, though, Rio Tomita. So Super Jedi Player says, Toycat, the main problem with Earth is that everything assumes you have a human. Are you saying you're not a human there? I think that's the implication. How hard is it to get big on YouTube? I think it gets harder every day or every year or, every whenever. So quite hard and getting harder, but maybe not as hard as you think, or maybe harder than you think. I guess that depends on how hard you currently think it is. So yeah, I really think today, it's going to be destroyed down to just the walls and everything else. Always Mass Effect or always Frosty the Panda? Says Squid MC Gaming too. Oh, sorry, just MC Gaming X. So is that a suggestion? How could you make it entertaining? I like the Mass Effect texture pack. It mixes things up, but it does make me want to die a little bit. That's the problem. You get the trade-off. It's an interesting experience, but then you kind of you lose the reason to live. So you gotta weigh up those two things. And also, always Frosty the Panda. Hey guys, Frosty the Panda here, bringing you another awesome Minecraft live stream. Today we're destroying a wooden mansion, and what we're going to be doing in this episode is hitting the blocks with our axe. Axe and there we go. Sorry, I can't. I just can't. It hurts. There's only so long you can pretend to be that enthusiastic. And it's the worst thing about fake enthusiasm on YouTube is that some YouTubers do fake enthusiasm on the wrong things, and it makes it painful when they're enthusiastic about things that you should be, right? So when you hear someone who's really excited that they find diamonds, that's cool. Finding diamonds is great, but if you find someone who's really excited when they destroy a birch block and birch comes out, wow, birch! What are we gonna get from this next block? Whoa, it's a birch flag! Whoa! Whoa, Frosty, okay, stay tuned next time because we might destroy another. Whoa! Sometimes predictable things happen. And, but, again, everyone has their own thing they build their YouTube channels on. And that's how the world works. And that's fine. I love the Frosty voice, says Leonie Dowling. The Frosty voice kills me on the inside, but I'm glad that you like it, Leonie. I actually knew someone in school who was called Leonie. I think there were two sisters. One was Leonie, one was Leona, or something like that. Their names rhymed, or almost rhymed, or something like that. And I always thought that was a cool thing. So yeah, there you go. Fun story. Actually, not a fun story. This is I think this is almost impossible to have happen. But there were two girls in my year. Again, they're Leonie and Leona. And they were in the same school year, but they weren't twins. They were sisters, born 11 months apart. And it just happened that the 11 months led to one being born. Usually that doesn't happen. It was a rare thing. I thought it was cool when I heard about it, and I haven't thought about it since then. But I thought I'd bring it up just now because they have similar names too, and there's just too many coincidences in that. Sometimes it feels like life has too many coincidences. I feel like I'm the sort of person who, if I was slightly less rational, would be a conspiracy theorist. What are the odds of me having 6 letters in my first name? No, in my YouTube name. But then also there being 6 days in a week if you take away Friday. That just seems a bit too suspicious, doesn't it? I'm just saying, therefore 9/11 was an inside job. I'd be that sort of person, I think. Because seeing coincidences is what we do as humans. Really well. Oh, so Toycat, the thing why we German YouTubers watch English Minecraft YouTubers, because the German Minecraft YouTubers only make videos for little kids or PvP videos, and we want to watch normal content. But it seems that way you have to struggle through a different language. You're converting my thoughts that I'm saying right now. I'm talking about Frosty the Panda and whatever I just said, conspiracy theories. Oh man, what just happened there? And you have to like convert them into German. I don't know what conspiracy means in German. I bet the word conspiracy in German is just conspiracy with a K. But no, you have to convert it, and it sounds a little bit trickier. But thank you for letting me know. I do appreciate it. I guess since there's no German IVX Toy Cat, so Germans have to sell for the English one. That's what I gathered from that, and I'm glad to be of service. Maybe I'll just like, oh, big thank you for the $1 super chat, Brianne Bubbles. So here's my service, because there's no message left with these $1 super chats. Thank you for the donation. Maybe you just wanted to donate, but maybe you're secretly thinking to yourself, I want a Toy Cat name recommendation. So sorry, name appraisal. So $1. That's what that gets you. I will talk about your name and I will approve or disapprove it. But so first of all, Brianne, you know that's a reasonable name, like Brie followed by Anne. I think there's a lot of names that start with Anne, but it's fine. That's your birth name. And then Bubbles. So Bubbles, if it's short for Bubbles, I'm not a fan of this. I feel like this is misspelling on purpose. We shouldn't be encouraging that. However, if your second name is Bubbles, or if you have a nickname Bubbles, I think that's okay. You're the most mature, kid-friendly channel I know, says CZ. See, the thing is every channel out there has this same problem, where it's like, I have to aim at kids, or I have to aim at adults, or like late teenagers, and the only way to aim at people like that is to swear. And like, I'm fine with swearing. I don't do it because like, I've said this before, but like, the less you swear, the more you save it up. Like, a lot of people like, even when I said like for something, they're like, whoa, Toy Cats, and I like that. I think that's like a power you have. So yeah, I think every YouTuber makes the same. I don't know if it is a mistake or if it's smart and I'm just not doing it, but every YouTuber does the same thing where it's like, you have to aim at kids or you have to aim at not kids, right? Toy Cat's mum says, go to your room, mister. So we got Toy Cat's mum in the chat now too. They're British because they spelled mum with a U. You gave away your location, Toy Cat's mum. But no, so every YouTuber makes the same mistake, and my thing has always just been like, why do we have to? I don't know if we do have to. So yeah, I guess the reason that I'm the most mature kid-friendly in brackets channel is because I just make videos I personally would want to watch, and if you want to watch them too, then maybe we have something in common, which is an awful thing to say because like, whatever. But the point is, I'm glad you enjoy the channel. I enjoy it too. So Toy Cat, if you swear, my mum will kill you. So yeah, that just leads to the interesting situation where there's like this weird mixture of like ages that watch the channel. Like, it shocks me how low it goes sometimes, and it shocks me how old it goes. You see both ends of the spectrum, and sometimes you just go, well, people watch the channel. Like, why do the demographics of something have to define it? I think it's probably good to know. That's why like TV shows aim at demographics, because then you can like specifically target their interests, like make jokes for them. But like, I'm just a person who talks about things and cats and stuff, and that doesn't necessarily have to be an age group. So yeah, to answer, I don't know what that was all from, but there you go. There's your little update on why Toy Cat is not aimed at kids or aimed specifically at hardcore teenage adults. Because if you want to know a fun fact, even channels you probably think are aimed at adults are aimed at just like older teenagers, like 15 or so, or like 14, 15. And a lot of channels you think are aimed at like late teenagers are aimed at like 12 and 13-year-olds. It's really quite shocking, because YouTube's age base skews so young that kids watch everything. Even if you swear a bunch. I saw my 4-year-old brother watching like one of the most sweary-filled videos I'd ever seen, and he was enjoying it, like just because it was a regular video. And we realized, like, yeah, there's weird stuff. So can you speak Irish? No. On the list of languages I'd like to learn, Irish is not very high on the list, sadly, because you kind of can just speak English there. Like, I like, if I'm gonna learn a language, I'd like to like get some utility out of it. So like, learn French or Italian or Spanish, because then you can, or Portuguese, because you can like speak to someone with it. But I feel like Irish is just like a fun language. Like you learn it so you can speak to people in Irish, because some people like to be spoken to that way. I'm not too certain actually. Hey, back for another Toycat live stream. Will you play our fans when the Better Together update comes out? If it's easy to add people to my realm, I'd like to, or like go into other people's realms, which it should be. Yeah, I'd really like to. I'd really quite enjoy doing that. But will it be? That's something we have to wait and see, I guess. So let's put the rest of the red carpet in here. And let's go for another sleep. So we're pretty much done now. Like, we're just kind of cleaning up the edges, I think. My own son won't read my comments as Toycat's dad. Are these all separate people, or is this the same person with lots of accounts? Because it's kind of funny. These days, everywhere knows English, so what's the point? Lol, says Weekly Fox. This is actually a big problem, I think English speakers have. Because there's a lot of, like, benefits to having a second language. French is a good language to learn it. No, because, like, I don't know, there's something annoying about French. I don't know how to describe it, but I would rather not learn French. That's a thing. Yep. Oh, yeah, my friend's on his way out. What's up? I'm streaming, yeah. What's up? No, it's cool. It's cool.
I'm all done.
Oh, you're done. Okay.
Don't touch the windowsill.
Don't touch the windows.
Sill.
Can I touch the window itself then?
You can touch the glass all you like.
All I like. All night.
You can lick it if you like.
But I can't lick the windowsill.
No.
What happens if I do?
Taste a bit like paint.
But it won't actually damage the paint or me.
Yes to both.
It'll damage both.
Yes.
Should I tell you if I licked the windowsill?
Yes.
Okay, I'll let you know in a message
Tell
later.
a medical professional too.
First or you first? Like you or the 999, you know?
Tell me first.
Okay, and then you can dial the medical profession if I'm not able to.
Yes.
Sounds good. Okay, thank you for letting me know. I will get back to streaming.
Sorry.
It's alright, everyone loves hearing about windowsill conversations. It's like riveting conversation.
I can imagine.
See, 6 viewers have come in since we started, so that's good.
me.
All because of you. I'll send you a realty check in the mail. Okay. See you, man. That was my painter. He was. Wait. I don't know if anyone could hear any of that. But that was a thing right there. It's okay. Would you like to learn the German language? I have been learning it. So yeah. Yeah, that's my painter. He's a friend of mine. He also paints. So he's painting my kitchen. Or was. I think he's done now. I guess I'd have to ask to confirm. So, Toycat. Who is that? Toycat. My painter friend. Again, he came in. He wanted to say hello. I said, you know, I'm streaming. It's fine though. I like licking windows. Me too. Toycat, will you continue doing world tours? I'll probably do it for background videos, but they never make particularly successful videos, so it's kind of like, that's what I have to balance down. Because the thing about YouTube is you kind of have to like balance everything on how successful YouTube makes it. Because there's no point making the best video in the world if YouTube doesn't want to show it to people. Or if people won't seek it out or whatever. That's kind of my thing. We could hear all of it. Oh, you could hear the whole thing. Oh, that's good. That's good. We'll be able to upgrade your PC to Bedrock ever? No, not PC to Bedrock. Only console to Bedrock. And only like 2 specific consoles. Hi, nice live stream, Toycat. Thank you very much. I try my hardest. Painter at 10 PM, Toycat. Yeah, he's a friend, so he works at crazy times. Hi, Toycat, says Ryu Tom Muter. I put your keys on the cat jumper. So you would say so, Toycat, before you read the comments. Yeah, a lot of people say it, so like when I'm like reading comments, I'll say so, Toycat, out loud. It's weird. It's weird. Toycat noticed me twice in this stream. I did. Oh, big thank you, Ryu Tomita, for the $2 super chat. Always appreciated. Always a good thing. Painters are cool. My painter is a cool dude. Hey Toycat, do you remember me? And do you know Dan TDM? I met Dan TDM once in real life at Minecon 2015. And do I remember you? From last stream? I believe so. If it wasn't last stream, I'm so sorry. But that's... I remember someone saying the exact same thing. So I believe it was you. So, Kat, what is your favorite version of Minecraft? The console version, because I play it with a console on my console. It's fun stuff, okay? So, Kat, where did you learn to build so good? I'm actually not building good right now. I'm kind of just destroying something the game built. So maybe not the best time to ask. But I honestly, I'm not good at building. I just kind of like copy and learn and like freestyle with what other people have built. I think that's how you learn to do anything. You take what someone else has done and you kind of freestyle it into your own thing. That's how like artists are successful, I think. That's what I think, anyway. So Toycat, do a Seed Sunday live stream where you do a blank seed and make it seem good. I would love to do a Seed Sunday live stream. That's actually a fun idea. Like I did that once as like a little gaff, but maybe I should do it again because everyone's always like, Toycat, you're like an estate agent. How many home improvement related friends do you have? Painter and plumber. I guess it just so happens that some of my friends, after they finished, I actually have two plumber friends. One of them like doesn't speak to me anymore. Like he's a bit religious and stopped being religious and stopped being my friends at the same time. Long story on that one. But yeah, I guess it just I just happen to have friends like that. Because when you make a lot of money if you work in... Pro tip, okay, life tip. Let's give some career advice right here. So it used to be common advice, and people still say it like it is true, that the best way to make money is to go to university or college, as it's in America, and just like work in some confusing field. And there are still some fields where you'll make a bunch of money, so go do that sometimes. But if you want to make like the easy money, I believe, you go into like some physical practical skill, because then the people that make all the crazy money, they need you in their house to do this stuff, so they'll pay you some crazy amount of money, and that's good stuff. So yeah, how do you make crazy money? You get like practical skills, like my plumber friend and my painter friend. Okay, we're knocked down again. Always happens, always happens. So yeah, there you go, life tips. Toycat, where is the beta for Xbox One? I've got a video coming on this, because people have been asking non-stop. It's coming out in like a week or so. So there's a thing. Toycat, what do you think about the new texture that Mojang plans for 1.13? I've been seeing a lot of them. I think it's going to be a rough moment to change. I don't know if I'll like it in the end or not. But it will hit the console and it will hit the Pocket Edition, or the new console too. So I guess we'll just learn to like it. It's not a very reassuring thing to be like, I don't think I'll like it at first, but I guess I'll have to learn. But that's where we are. And you know what? Change is a good thing. Change is often a good thing. I'm glad to say. And yeah, that's kind of where that is. So Kat, your latest video inspired me. Oh, I'm glad it did. I liked that video a lot. I'm glad a lot of you liked it as much as I did. So let's just finally finish these like rough bits here. You know, these loose random floating bits. Go pick him up. And yeah, this is actually the last of like the solid rooms that need to be destroyed, I think. And then we've just got very, you know, just little tiny bits here and there to collect. But the bulk of it's been done now, which is good. So, be right back a second. Oh no, I thought I had to sneeze and I was like, you know, you can't just sneeze right into the microphone. That's probably not polite. But it's okay, I don't have to. Isn't there something, okay, you know, this is, every time I say this, people are like, you know what, Toycat, that's the weirdest thing. Oh man, but I swear, I genuinely love sneezing. Oh no! Well, those two problems dealt with each other perfectly. I need to quickly take a drink of water. So I'll quickly do that. So Toycat, do you remember me from the last live stream? I asked if you expected to make it this far on YouTube. I do. And I still remember my answer to that question, in fact. Surprisingly. I answered a lot of questions on live streams, I guess. I mean, people always... what do you think about your parents in chat? I think it's funny. I like the gag usernames. I'm amused by them, as long as they're not using it to, like, be harmful, which they're not. Which is good. But yeah, I answer a lot of questions in live streams, and I guess people get upset because they think, like, well, if you're answering 100 questions, maybe get around to mine. But I guess the easiest thing to do is, like, try and, like, engage in the conversation. Say something cool, come across as a normal person, and then we'll be good. Life tips with Toycat. Life tips with Toycat. So, Toycat, is there a limit to how long a chat name can be? I must test how long it can be. I think someone earlier got their name removed for being too long, which was something I hadn't ever seen. So, that does imply there is some really hard limit on there. We just don't know exactly what it is. So yeah, let's just fully remove these blocks up here. I don't know what they're even doing there, honestly. Oh no, okay, let's not remove those then. Didn't really want to do it anyway. And let's instead remove like these walls. Because these walls are basically pointless now. They just kind of get in the way of other stuff. So let's just full sail remove them. Make them not existent. Actually, wait. We have to remove this first, don't we? The birch planks. Although we have to remove the stone above them. There's a lot of stuff we have to do before we can do other stuff. I guess that's the reality of the world we live in. But it's fine. Oh, jeez. So I need to be 18 to do the X update. So it's 18 to do the beta. Again, I've got this video planned. I don't know why I can do it. Because, obviously, I'm so busy. Like, after tomorrow, I'm, like, camping for the weekend. And I don't have access to civilization. So later tonight, I'm going to record Q&A Saturday. And also a news video. But I want to make a video called, like, everything you know about the Minecraft console beta is probably wrong. Because literally every, 3 in every 4 things I hear about this beta are not correct. And it's frustrating for me. And it's probably frustrating for a lot of you. So I figured let's just, like, correct all the misconceptions. So, okay, how did you get a wife? So here's how you get a wife in the modern day. You go on the internet and you post your opinions about cheese. You might think, Toycat, cheese is not a good way to find an ideal wife. But think about it, Cheese is one of life's great treats. And if you can't find someone to share the #1 greatest treat with, then what are you going to share with them? And the answer is not very much at all. So, you find someone who agrees with you on your cheese tastes. And I'm making this up as I go along, so. And yeah, you find someone who agrees with you on cheese. And then you ask them to live with you. And if they say yes, then you marry them. And that's how you get a wife. I mean, that probably does work. I've heard that, like, places where you get arranged marriages, it sounds terrible. But the truth is, like, you probably work harder on an arranged marriage. So it's probably the same with, like, if you get married to someone just because you like them for cheese, like, you probably have to try hard on everything else, and it probably just about works. Oh, God. Try this again, then. It probably just about works out anyway. So pro tip with Toycat, date someone based on the cheese preference, and it might go a long way. I'm being very sarcastic, but I might be right with my sarcasm, What's your favourite cheese, says Aquacat20. Are you trying to seduce me here? No, my favourite cheese, it varies so much. I feel like blue cheese is a solid cheese. You gotta get, like, some aroma in there. But I also like regular cheese where you just melt it a bunch. Like, I'm gonna make quesadillas tonight with just the weakest cheese, or no, mozzarella, there we go. That's #1 cheese. I've done it, I've solved the question. There are no better answers, so don't even try. We've done it. So should we also chop down that chandelier? Like, it's a little annoying. I guess we should. Okay, let's make this jump back. No, whatever. It's fine. Let's remove these 8 blocks here. I hate these skeletons so much. Hate you. But let's now chop down that, as well as these walls. And just kind of, bit by bit, really drive home the fact that this is destroyed. So, Cat, please say hi to me, says Poison Dice. Hello, Poison Dice. Welcome to the live stream. Why are you called Poison Dice? Are you ice that was poisoned? If so, that's not good. You shouldn't poison ice. It's not a good thing to do. It's quite mean, in fact. So, Cat's wife, do you like cheese? How do you like cheese? It's bad. Everyone likes cheese. If you don't like cheese, I think you're not really human. I hate to break it to you, but cheese is just like... Cheese is in everything that is good. Pizza? Cheese. Good burger? Cheeseburger. I could go endlessly on examples, but that's the thing. So, Toycat, what are your preferences of getting materials to destroy the Ramp Mansion? So I've wasted so many diamonds on these axes now, and as well as levels and everything else. But it's been kind of fun doing so I'm not too annoyed about the whole ordeal. I'm not annoyed that much. It's just like, you know, probably a big waste of other stuff, but it's, again, do I need all that other stuff? Maybe not, maybe not. So that block is just out of reach. I'm gonna have to probably fly and get that later. So there's probably a lot of blocks I'm gonna end up flying to get, which is a little bit frustrating, I guess. But I guess that's fine. I'm subscribing because you like cheese, says Gamer Legend. It's good to know I can pick up subscribers by going on cheese rants. That's like my life dream, to like rant about cheese, have people enjoy it. So right now, you are making my dream come true just by watching this live stream. But yeah, I love me some blue cheese. I love me some. I don't even know. Brie's a good cheese, soft cheese. I like all cheeses. You know, I think unless it doesn't taste like cheese, I like it. I think every cheesy cheese is a good cheese. Like cranberry cheese, that's a bit silly. Like, you know, can we chill on this non-cheese stuff? But like as far as like, you know, like, oh yeah, I like red cheese, blue cheese, yellow cheese, probably green cheese. Is there a green cheese? I probably like it. But like, let's not put nuts in there. Let's not put cranberries in there. Let's leave it like that. So again, thanks for saying hi. Good job on YouTube channel, says Poison Dice. Thank you very much, Poison Dice. And yeah, hello everyone who's just joined the stream right now, including Tom Heno and everyone else indeed. Red Leicester's amazing. I love Red Leicester. Honestly, I think Red Leicester's just, it's pretty normal cheese. It just kind of looks red. Like I can't taste the difference. Even with Sainsbury's, taste the difference. There's just no difference. I mostly just do it because like it's red and red's fancy. That is 100% of the decision making that goes into my Red Leicester purchases. And I'll admit it's not great, but what else are you meant to do? How else are you meant to decide? Doesn't blue cheese stink or does it smell good? It stinks. But like, you know, if you're eating cheese, you're gonna stink anyway. Cheese is like it's not a high class stench. Hello, creeper. So you just kind of gotta get over that, I think. Like, you will smell. It's not good. That's okay. That's a fact of life. In the first episode, you destroyed 8 cobble to make a furnace. Have you replaced it yet? Oh, did I really? I will grab that 8 cobble back, Weekly Fox. Thank you for reminding me. I'll take it from the floor or something. But yeah, I'll try and replace that before the end. That seems like a thing I should do. So let's grab all of this, shall we? Again, a little bit weird to have to like run around and get this, but it's fine. Pick it all up, put it in a giant chest. And let's do like one more big run. Again, there's no rooms left, really. Actually, there's one room that looks like a room that's left. And that's kind of about it. So I think we'll make some big progress on that. And then call it done. Yeah, let's do that. So eat some steak. Let's do a spin. Because spins are how you win. And yeah, let's try and empty this again. So 10 ladders and some carpet. Let's go in here. It's really weird, like trying to work out what goes where when you've got this much stuff. But I'm trying my hardest. So this goes in there. Fences go in there apparently. Cauldron goes in there. And then the dark oak stuff goes all the way over to here. Yeah, I think we're gonna finish this with less than 19 chests. Like, maybe 19 regular chests, but like 25... Well, actually, wait, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. I reckon it'll be like 14 double chests. Oh no, but then we've got the edges. Okay, so no, that's... It would be way less than we're expecting. But I forgot, we still haven't destroyed like the outside structure. So we're so close, but we still got this like giant bit to go. But besides that, all's looking good. So that's... Oh no, okay, messed up. Let's just make some real big progress on this wall. Let's do it. You know, let's get this done. Has to be done. We can do that. Toy Cat, there are fakes. There are fake Toy Cat mums and dads, but I don't think there's any fake like real Toy Cats around. Let me know if there is, and report them, and they can get like removed. It's all good. So Toycat, I'm friends with MSMC UK on the UK Glide. Go look at the leaderboards. Yeah, he's one of the guys. I keep a close eye on the leaderboards. I'm always curious like who's on the top. It's really fascinating stuff actually. Toycat, help me, I'm procrastinating, says David Torres. If you're procrastinating, the easiest way to continue procrastinating is to watch Toycat live streams. I can talk about cheese, can talk about nuts, can talk about nuts in cheese and how that's not a good combination. I can even talk about how cheese and nuts separately actually pretty solid flavors. But as far as like what can you do to stop procrastinating, I think the best thing is to like set a time you'll stop, and then like 2 minutes before that time, stop doing it, and then be like, yeah, I'm like 2 minutes ahead of myself. This is one of my favorite ways of doing it, but I don't know. I'm just an instant cat. I don't know for certain. I feel like Minecraft YouTubers are seen as a different community. At the end of the day, we're fans of the same game, right? Or is there something I'm missing? Well, the thing is I feel like a lot of YouTubers get different things from the game. I don't know why, like, Minecraft's such a big community. It makes sense that it's fragmented, because there are some people doing something, some people doing different things. And it's just like, yeah. Because everyone's doing their own little thing, it's kind of like a bunch of different communities. In a way. In a way. So that's why it feels that way, I guess. And that's kind of the answer to that right there. So Toycat, what's your favorite food except cheese? Why except cheese? That's like, you can't just exclude the best food. McDonald's cheese, it's actually plastic. Okay, even fake cheese, even, because people call it plastic, they're like, this isn't real cheese, this is, you know, it's just, again, plastic's a common one. But people insult McDonald's cheese. But even McDonald's fake cheese or whatever, you know, whatever it is, I don't know. I know it's not really cheese, or it's like only partially cheese. I love that too, because it has the texture of cheese. It adds the same thing cheese adds. I'm just a fan of cheese in all its forms, all its flavors, and all its glory. I love me some cheese, and yeah, cheese is just the best food. So there you go. That's why. There's my reasoning. Now you know. So so I can't check your Twitter. I will check it after the stream. I can't, like, I don't know why people expect me to be like, oh, let me pause the stream while I check Twitter. Because if you wanted me to do that, you could leave a live stream comment, you know. And if you think like, well, you won't read my live stream comment, then why leave a live stream comment telling me to check Twitter? It seems strange. Toycat, do you have any t-shirts or getting any t-shirts? If you go to shirts.ibxtoycat.com, you can check out my limited edition shirts. They're not limited edition at all, but they are shirts. That's half of what I just said. But yeah, that's I do have a t-shirt line, and you can buy t-shirts. I just don't mention them so much because I feel like I want, you know, I like the fact that there's like a limited group of people to get t-shirts in a way. Because it means that everyone who has one is like someone you can be like, ah, that's a cool fan. But if I ever see someone with a Toycat shirt in real life, I know like this person's, you know, pretty cool. It's not someone that I tricked into buying it. They bought it because they wanted it, and now I know that they're a really cool person. That's kind of how that is, and that's why I don't promote the shirts very often. Like, it's not something I do really even for money. Like, I get paid $4 a month or something. It's mostly just as like, this is cool. If I see someone with a Toycat t-shirt, you know, it means something. It means something. It might not seem like it does, but it does. So there's the answer to that question. Hopefully that was useful. So, Toycat, should I translate everything I say into Espanol? Says Hazatron. Well, I can't read Espanol, so I guess no is going to be my official recommendation on whether you should or not. But what do I know? I'm just a cat on the internet. I'm one of your Xbox followers. I have okay, this is surprising to me. I have so many followers on Xbox. Like 50,000 or something. I didn't even know, you know, Xbox followers were a thing. But they are. It shocked me when I found out that I like, one day I found out Xbox followers were a thing. And it's like, oh yeah, I have 50,000 of them. Because that many, like, people wanted to friend me or something. I'm not even sure. But thank you to everyone who is an Xbox One follower. That's a cool thing. There has been data mines of PC worlds going to Bedrock. Have there really? I'm curious about that. Super awesome. I haven't heard anything about it. I'll look it up. See if there's any, like, you know, discussions on it. Because if so, that's kind of a big deal. That's really, really trying to push this one edition. But we'll see. We'll see. I imagine that's good news. Because, you know, I think, like, the Java edition of the game, it's kind of died as a whole anyway. Like, it exists just for servers and maps right now. But, like, there aren't that many people playing the game just to play the game. Like, if that game was the only version of Minecraft left, people would say, like, oh yeah, Minecraft. I remember that when that game used to be cool. So, I think it's kind of cool that, like, they'll give you a transfer to the new version of Minecraft. Whether that will be successful or not is a whole other question. I don't know the answer. I just know that that's a thing. There's 2 mums. So who's the real Toy Cat mum? Da 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 da. We don't know for certain, do we? So is Minecraft Xbox ever going to have new biomes? Yes, eventually, one assumes. If they ever come to the PC, they'll come to the console. They won't ever be exclusive Xbox biomes. But the Xbox version, like, struggles with biomes a bit more than the PC version. For obvious reasons. Because, you know, you have to hit more biomes into a smaller world. So, they won't ever become an exclusively console. But I imagine at some point the PC will decide to add new biomes again. They added them in 1.8, which was 2011, and then 1.7 for release, which was 2014. So one could logically assume the next step in that trend was 2017. It's not. We might see them like 2 years down the line. But I can't tell you for certain. That's just me guessing right now. I have to clarify. Again, like, some people went, like, harass Minecraft developers over, like, me guessing a release date. So let me clarify. This is a guess. It is not 100% guaranteed because Toycat makes a joke about it. Again, that has like real consequences to me when that stuff happens. It's like hurtful. Like, oh yeah, now the developers think like I'm, or maybe they don't think that. Maybe they just like want to like disassociate with the idea of like, why are they speculating? They're taking away our thunder. But I think it mostly is just like, it sucks for them because a tiny vocal part of like the people who watch the video go over, assume it's fact, and like harass them over it. And it's bad for me, it's bad for them, and it's bad for you. It's not good. So there you go. There's a Toycat life update, or Toycat Minecraft update, I guess. Minecraft update. When's that coming out, Toycat? You get that? Clever stuff. Anyway, so I'm really close now to having destroyed every wall in this thing. I think I'll have done that by the end of this, actually. Every wall but that weird wall there. But if we exclude that one, I could be wrong here, but I think we're in a pretty good place. So we'll destroy these two just because, like, we're here anyway. Might as well do it. But yeah, once we destroy the last of these things here, every single last wall in this place, and after we destroy that, every floor. So we'll do that as well. It'll just be like some remaining rooms and stuff. And that's kind of a big deal. So Toycat, what do you think about Maltesers? I had them first and I love them. Honestly, Maltesers are not the greatest, like, as far as like chocolates go, Maltesers are pretty low down there. I think they're great because they're so, like, you can just eat one and it's like, ooh, that was good, I'll eat another one. They're great on that front. But you can't sit down to eat a box of Maltesers. Like, you can sit down and have a Mars bar and you're like, yep, that was good, I finished that. I feel satisfied. You can sit down and eat a lot of things, but you can't sit down and eat Maltesers. I don't find, anyway. That's my experience with them. But, you know, who knows? I could be entirely wrong. So yeah, since we've destroyed this floor and that floor, so that floor probably makes sense to do first, we've officially destroyed every floor. Oh no, we gotta... No, okay. So, destroy that block. Gotta remember to get back down for that. This is like a really big deal, I think. Then we'll jump to that and destroy this block. Then we'll destroy all of these and then pick them up from the ground. So yeah, that's all of the ceiling from the third floor gone. Oh no, there's a tiny block bit over there that I can barely reach. Oh god. But for the most part, floor has been eliminated as a thing in the world, or a thing in the mansion. That's like a big deal, I think. That's a really big deal. So let's go pick it all up. It's so crazy being able to see from like one side of this thing to the other. Like, this is almost the dream level. There's still like things here and there to be done. But as far as like the actual stuff, it's mostly gone now, right? It's just a few things here and there. So that's a really crazy milestone to be at. You know, before we go, I guess we should remove these last few blocks. Like, it seems silly, but like, you know, they are technically missing. So let's see if we can do this. We can't, so we have to like... How do we even do this? I guess we'll stack up. It's awful to have to stack up just to reach blocks that were previously reachable. But we're there, it's fine. That's just what our life is. Same up there, and then we'll be good. British trains go 300 miles in just 2 hours. There are trains in Japan that go 750 miles in an hour and a half, I think. It might be 700 or something. But there's bullet trains, and they go... Or maglev trains? They're, like, insanely fast. It's, like, nuts how fast they are. And I always thought that's the coolest thing, like, they're leading the world in something. And that's great. Like, people are going to come all the way around the world just to see these, like, magnetic trains. I probably want to, honestly, you know? It's not actually worth doing it, like... Maybe if you need to go to Japan anyway and you want to go from one side to the other, that'd be cool. But no, yeah, Japan has fast trains too. Fun fact, Toy Cat knows things about trains. Sometimes. We aren't fake Toy Cat, we are fake parents. Yeah, I think maybe like if you change the icon a little bit, I don't know how, like put a D on there or something. Or like a dad sign. What even is a dad sign? I'm not sure. But if you did one, maybe it'd help out. Because a lot of people like use the Toy Cat logo as like, you know, thinking in some way like, oh yeah, this is a good way to show like, I like that guy. But really for most people that just shows like, they think they're Toy Cat. I'm not sure what they think. And it's confusing in general. So the easiest thing to do is just not do it. But I know that's a lot to ask, so whatever. Throw away the bone and the rotten flesh. Go pick up a bunch of this stuff. Just pick it all up. And yeah, that's... Oh no, we're still not quite there yet. I just want to be able to say like, and that's all of it destroyed and picked up and put in a chest. But we're still like a little step away from that. So let's fly out. Fly back down. Put the stuff in a chest. So much of it. Oh wait, this chest. So much stuff. Oh, going in the chest. And then a lot of birch over here as well. And then some oak, apparently too. Because that's a cool thing. Yeah, I think we also have to rearrange all of this stuff. Because you can see, like, we should have, like, a decoration chest. More oak chests, just stuff like that. Okay, this time we're going to finally make this go away too. Just like, whatever this is, let's make it stop existing. As well as, like, you know, the chest we can come back for. Or we can even leave them floating. Like, as a fun, like, reminder of where the dimension was. Because I don't think I need anything from the chests. Pickaxe. What about the pickaxe? Was I using the pickaxe wrongly? I'm not sure. Okay, so I have to break this and then fly. And then fly up. And then fly down. And then land on these blocks. Then destroy... Oh, I'm not crouching. Destroy these, if we can. And then go down. Destroy some more cobblestone as we go along. Because that seems logical too. And then we'll destroy those, and then we'll be in a good place. Because this staircase is kind of ugly, like in the way. And then once we've done that, destroy these last couple of blocks over there. Reach up, get those last few things. And then we're good. I think. Anyway. Like, just look at this place. It's just gone. There's just nothing here. There's, like, only tiny remnants of what used to be here. And that's so crazy, honestly, for me. But that's, you know, let's not consider it done yet. Let's grab all of these little things. Chop them all down. Oh, jeez. Yep, there we go. All good. Okay, so now we've done all of that. We have officially destroyed every bit of floor. And as soon as we destroy that wall, we've destroyed every bit of wall as well. Or inside wall. Which is, it's a big deal. That's a big deal. I want to just say like, woo, we did it. We're done. But I think that wall has to go. So we can say we actually have done it. So even though it's nighttime, let's just do it. Let's just fly it up. Oh, what happened there? I've never seen that before. That was weird. But we're gonna land on this thing, and we're just gonna destroy it. Just remove this last wall, and we're good. So okay, how long was your longest stream before? I streamed for 4 hours and something once. It'd be fun to do that again sometime. I think I'd enjoy that. Dude, what is the seed to the world? The seed is a really old seed. It probably wouldn't work anymore. In fact, it definitely doesn't work anymore. But yeah, that's the answer to your question, sadly. It's not an exciting answer, but there's your answer. So as of that being destroyed, every single bit of floor in this mansion has been destroyed, and every single wall on the inside of the mansion has been destroyed too. This is what it looks like. This is the floor area that a mansion covers. I'm gonna go to sleep and come back because it'll look better. Wait, how do we do this properly? Like, I want to just fly. I'm not flying correctly. There we go. Oh, this is awful. Let's do this. Let's fly into our bed. No, whatever. Okay, that's fine. Didn't really want to fly anyway. Oh no. This is the worst thing. Okay. So we're gonna go back in the daylight. And I'm gonna show you the whole thing. So let's put this away, just like a little bit. Don't have to dump it all in, but just, you know, give us a more chill intro. Put some of this in there, and that as well, apparently, as well as the carpets. Okay, we're all good now. Let's fly in. So this is what a wooden mansion looks like without any walls and without any floors. It is the craziest thing, in my opinion. Like, just look at this. Look at this. It's just, it's all gone. There's nothing here. There's only like random blocks left over from random rooms. But that's how this looks. And I think that means like one stream to just destroy all the walls. And then we're done. So it's exciting times in the Toy Cat live stream. I hope you all enjoyed today's stream. Like it if you didn't like it, because it helps out the channel a lot. Let's know that you're excited to finally be near the end of this like ridiculously gargantuan project. Share the stream if you really liked it. And subscribe if you're new around here, because I make videos like this one every single day on my channel. And if you subscribe, you'll see them daily on your homepage. Thank you very much for watching. I'm so tired because I woke up pretty early today. I'm going to record a couple of videos, sleep, wake up at 7, go camping, and then I'll see you all in the next live stream. So goodbye, everyone.